Introduction Guide. Welcome everyone to the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. I'm Daniel, and I'll be your guide today as we explore some of New York City's most iconic landmarks and hidden gems. We'll be walking, sightseeing, and maybe even stopping for a few famous New York treats along the way. So, let's get started. Stop 1. Times Square. Guide. Our first stop is Times Square, often called the crossroads of the world. This bustling area is known for its bright lights, Broadway theaters, and enormous electronic. Times Square is also home to the famous New Year's Eve ball drop. Did you know that Times Square was originally called Longacre Square? It was renamed in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters here. Stop 2. Central Park. Guide. Next, we're heading to Central Park, an oasis of greenery in the heart of Manhattan. Designed by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux, Central Park spans over 800 acres and features scenic spots like the Bow Bridge and Bethesda Terrace. Stop 3. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. Guide. Now, let's visit the Met, one of the world's largest and most prestigious art museums. With over 2 million works spanning 5,000 years, it's a treasure trove of history and culture. You can find everything from ancient Egyptian artifacts to impressionist paintings. If you have a chance, I highly recommend checking out the Egyptian wing and the American wing. Stop 4. Broadway. Guide. Let's take a stroll down Broadway, the epicenter of American theater. With its dazzling marquees and historic theaters, it's the place to catch world-class performances. Whether you're into musicals or plays, there's always something exciting happening on Broadway. If you're planning to see a show, be sure to book your tickets in advance. Stop 5. The Empire State Building. Guide. No visit to New York City is complete without a trip to the top of the Empire State Building. This Art Deco marvel was once the tallest building in the world and offers stunning panoramic views of the city skyline. The observation decks are open rain or shine, so don't miss the chance to see New York from above. Stop 6. Greenwich Village. Guide. Our final stop is Greenwich Village, a charming neighborhood known for its bohemian vibe and rich history. It's a great place to explore quaint streets, historic brownstones, and unique shops. You might recognize the famous Washington Square Park, which has been a hub for artists and activists for decades. The village is also famous for its culinary scene. Grab a slice of New Conclusion. Guide. Thank you for joining me on this whirlwind tour of New York City. We've covered a lot of ground, from iconic landmarks to hidden gems. I hope you enjoyed exploring the city with me, and that you'll carry a bit of the Big Apple with you wherever you go. If you have any questions or need recommendations, feel free to ask. Enjoy the rest of your time in New York.